today my my second Little Free Library video went live. And as you saw, if you watched it, those little free libraries are quite sad and empty. So my plan is once a month I'm going to do a little free library video and mostly be filling them, because we know after some of the recent videos, do I need any more books? No. I also have a book haul video coming. I don't need any more books, but I am going to be donating some good books. So behind me, this is my Pango shelf where I keep all of my books that I'm selling on my Pango. And I went through and I picked a bunch that I've had on for a little while. I don't like to keep them for very long because they're just sitting around. If they don't sell after a couple months, then I take them to little free libraries because I think that's decent. Like, if they're not going to sell on Pango, nobody wants them, let's put them out in the community. So I did that, and then I did a mini purge of the shelves. Went through and I was just honest with myself about a couple of the books, like, you've had this for how long? You're not going to read these. So let's put them out in the universe. Instead of putting them on Pango, because some of these are brand new from Book Outlet, but still. But let's put them out in the world, because you saw the state of some of those little free libraries. They need some love. Let's love them. So let me show you what we are going to go and donate this weekend. It is Wednesday, so we're probably going to go Friday or Saturday. So we have The Island by Natasha Preston. I'm out of my YA era, particularly YA thriller. Not 100%, but for the most part. Adrienne Young, Spells for Forgetting. She was a one-hit wonder for me with the book she had out last year I liked. The one with the doors. I don't even remember what it's called. I donated it last time to the Little Free Library. But I hated her last book so much that I'm like, I know I'm not going to read Spells for Forgetting, so bye-bye. Ace is Wild. This is a YA book about a group of asexual, it's kind of like an Ocean's 11. I know I'm never going to read it, but also, why not put Ace into the world? Not enough people know about it. So I'm happy to spread the word. I've heard she's not that great of a writer, and this just has never called to me. So I know a lot of people like this, so that's not a knock on you if you like this. It's just, this has never called to me. There are other fantasy books that I have or that I have gotten recently that call to me more. And if I know I'm not going to read it, this was a Book Outlet find, so. Tarnished Are the Stars. I've heard so-so things about it, but again, another asexual, like, sci-fi type fantasy. Put that out in the world. It's YA as well, which I know that's a big reason I won't read it. This book I have a million different copies of because it's one of my favorites, and I've done various things to the books, which is why I have a few copies. It's not that I'm a hoarder or anything, but that's The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This was one where I was practicing spraying my edges and it didn't go so well. I got the wrong type of gold, but I also did this to it. So for anybody who gets this to read it, you know, a nice surprise under the book. Or not. If they're like, oh God, that's ugly. Oh. It's a fabulous book. I don't care if you like what I did to it or not. But it's a little ski-wampus. It wasn't, obviously I was practicing, so it's not the most even. But I don't need, like, because I redid it again and it looks better. So I don't need another one. I don't want to tell you how many copies of Evelyn Hugo I have. We don't need to talk about it. Hunger Games. So now we're getting into the ones I had on Pango for a while that just didn't sell. I sprayed the edges on this one too. Oh, this way. And of course, everybody and their dog has the Hunger Games. So it didn't sell, which is fine. But someone out there, some kid who hasn't been traumatized like the rest of us have yet, here's some trauma for you for free. Talia Hibbert's Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute YA romance that I'll never read. And then a couple of romances also that I'll never read. Just Tessa Bailey's Too Hot to Handle and Maggie Moves On by Lucy Score. When I got back into reading, because I had only read audiobooks for years and years and years, literally years, and a couple years ago I got back into books. And at the same time, I discovered Book Outlet. And, well, we've seen the state of my shelves. We've also seen how many times I've done book hauls since I started this channel. So that's what those are. This was a DNF, and it hasn't sold. Same for this one. This one was a blind date with a book that just never called to me. So, a couple of more YA thrillers. Book Outlet. And then these are a couple that I was selling, but I was also practicing my sublimation sprayed edges, so I thought these would be fun to donate. So, Curves for Days, but I mimicked a part of the cover. I just took like part of the clouds. What part of the clouds did I take? I don't even remember where I snatched the clouds from on the cover, but I snatched some of them and like duplicated it. You can tell I kind of messed up a little bit, but this was, I think, the first one I'd ever done sublimation, but it turned out great. And then Babysitter's Coven. But I had it mimic the cover too. I thought that looked really cool. So, and I thought those would be fun to put in the little free libraries. And go, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 books. I could split that up between a good few, depending. I'll like map it out to which ones we're going to go to, so I can like evenly distribute as much as possible. Oh, and one last thing that I'm gonna do. And so I'm gonna make bookmarks, and I made a bunch tonight, but I'm gonna laminate them first, so they're not, because this is just cardstock, but it's not like thick cardstock, because it's just for me, until now. I was gonna make me and Sarah bookmarks, so we can stop spending money, aka me. But like we have Wishbone, Reading Rainbow, Raccoon in the Ace colors. That was specifically for me. Cowboy Goose. Oh, Part of Your World. I've got Addie LaRue. I've got Seven Husbands. Oh, I've got Spoons, Oregon by Tara DeWitt. And then Pickles. Who doesn't love pickles? Except Sarah. So, I thought that would be a fun addition to put in there. So, that is my plan. I haven't printed out the other ones, but I made a bunch tonight too, like Bluey, and I made some Taylor Swift ones. I made some Summerween ones, some so spooky. So I'll get those prepped and printed out and cut tomorrow, and so then either Friday or Saturday we can venture out and find those little free libraries again and show them some love. So I looked at the weather today, and it's only going to be 89 degrees. Yesterday it was 100, and it was absolutely miserable. And I'm going to go early, I think, if I go today. But I just finished cutting out all of the bookmarks. I think they turned out so cute. Like, look at that. And then And so I laminated them. But I've got like even some Taylor Swift bookmarks. I made an Arthur bookmark. Muffin is my favorite from Bluey. So, dilly-dallying. A cowboy goose. Oh, I made wishbone. Anyway, so I thought, yeah. So I'm gonna put these in there, and I've already shown you like all the books. I need to get my biggest tote bag because the box last time wasn't effective. Well, I gotta coordinate. I gotta figure this out. But anyway, so, well, I am ready. Bookmarks in hand. I've got a ton. And, oh, my biggest tote. Chock full of books. So, I'm going to grab an energy drink. And we're going to go before it gets too hot. Because currently, it is, oh God, how hot is it? It is already 76 degrees. And it is only going to get hotter. This is like the coolest it's going to be all day. So, let's go. So we are at the first stop, and I want to pick a few books to put in here because this one's really full of children's books, so I want to put some adult books in here. So I'll pick these. Let me see how much space this has. This is the cute one that has this. Oh, Nora! Oh no, Nora! Yeah, this has a lot of... It's jam-packed, so we'll only put a couple in here. Oh, look at that, though. So we'll only put a couple in here because it's really full of children's books. So we put A Good Marriage, Interesting Facts About Space, and then I'm going to put a handful of bookmarks just right there. And done. I think that's a good first step. So again, it's really full. So let's see. We'll do Evelyn Hugo and Tarnished Are the Stars. We'll do Light Lark. And let's do Babysitter's Coven. And then we'll come back for bookmarks in just a second. So we've got these four going in. Yeah, it's really, I'm gonna do a little reorganization and then fit these in. So we've got that fit in there. I reorganized a little bit. And now I'm gonna go find some bookmarks to put in. I slipped the Evelyn Hugo one in that. But I've got Wishbone, I've got Bluey, Reading Rainbow, Cowboy, the Arthur, that, and then the spoons. And I'm just gonna put them right there. I can't close it, but mission accomplished. So this was the last one on my list, but I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. And because the first one I went to, that was the last time we went, was really empty. They took it down. It wasn't there anymore. And I don't know like if they're fixing it or if they're just not going to have it. So I need to get on the website and just find a couple to go to and go, because I want to go donate more of these books, so I'm going to do that real quick. So I'm back at the cute fairy one. I really like this one. Yeah, this one's always really well stocked. I'm going to have to move some things around and make some room in here. There we go. So I got 2 there and I got 2 up there. That is very, very full. But, oop, there, doesn't want to stay. So now I'm going to grab some bookmarks and put them in here because this one doesn't have any bookmarks. So we've got Addie LaRue and Reading Rainbow and so just a few others to put in here. Freaking put that back up, and I'm going to close it so it stays. Okay. And it's just so stinking cute. Like, seriously. The little Ferris wheel and the beach thing. I love it. It's so adorable. So I have 5 more books. So I need to look up 1 or 2 more little free libraries to drop off to. And then I think we will have accomplished the mission today. Oh yeah, I can move some stuff around and fit in here, so that should be good. So I was able to fit the last of my books in here and get it all organized. And I even put the last of my bookmarks in here because it looks like they were running low. And I would say, mission accomplished. We are done. Definitely was able to put back into some of these that I went to last time, which is awesome. I was able to go to almost every single one. The big one that was really beautiful last time, I drove by it, but it was still really full. So I was like, okay, I don't need to add to that one. One I went by, but there was a dude mowing the lawn right by it. And I was like, no, we're just going to bypass this one because I don't want to be awkward. Even if I wasn't filming, I still would have been like, And I was sad that that one that really, really needed it got taken down. I don't know if that's temporary or what, but I was really wanting to fill that one up. That's why I had so many. I was going to load that sucker up, but oh well. But I made some cute bookmarks. I put them in there. I loaded it up. Mission accomplished. So it was great. And this time I didn't take any. The first time I didn't intend to take any and I found one. Last time it was spur of the moment. Like we didn't plan on doing it, but Sarah wanted to go and I was like, yeah, let's do it. And we found quite a few good ones as you saw. And this time I'm like, I do not need books. Don't even look. Don't even look. So I didn't just add. Look what's in there. Just add. So, on that note, if you like these kind of videos, subscribe, stick around. We'd love to have you. If you like this video, smash that like button. Hit that like. And on that note, bye guys.